Hey there YouTubers, my name is TheBitPlayer, and for today's review we're going to be looking at a game for the PlayStation Vita, Criminal Girls Invitation Only. A friend of mine recommended this game, so I went to go look at the trailer. At first I was really interested because it looked like an RPG game, and those are usually my favorite games to play. And after watching the first trailer, I went to go look for a second one, and after watching the second trailer, I was really interested into the game. All jokes aside, I decided to give this game a chance, because if it wasn't going to be a good game, I thought it would at least make for a good review. So without further ado, here's a review on Criminal Girls Invitation Only on the PlayStation Vita. Now let's get started.
The basis for the story is an interesting one. You play as a guard to girls who are in hell, and it's your job to basically guide these delinquents out of hell and reform them so that they can reincarnate. If you don't, you will never be able to leave this place. It's an interesting concept, but after just playing 10 hours into this game, the story hasn't really progressed, so I can't say more about it. You are just left alone trying to climb the Tower of Redemption, with a couple of inconvenient things to slow your progress. You start up with 4 girls, and more join your party as you go through this game, and each of the girls have their own different personalities, as well as RPG classes. Some of these girls are warriors, some are wizards, some are tanks, and some are thieves. One of my favorite things off the bat is that each girl doesn't feel necessarily useless, and you should not ignore any one over another. It's not because one has a special ability that no one else has, but because this game is a big endurance, and it's wise to have another good character you can use to replace one that is dead. Now you on the other hand aren't really given a personality. You are just a tactician that doesn't even give the orders. Now, this game does it differently where the girls give you different options that you can choose. And they sometimes don't give you the best option.
Come on, just let me use the stupid magic.
What am I kidding? Most of the time they don't give you the better option. These are weird battle mechanics because just one or a few can attack, and it all depends if you unlock the skill or not. Also, you can only use one item per turn, and this makes the game hard. I guess they try to make it a little easier by letting you switch with someone on the field with someone that isn't once per turn. It's a big change from other RPGs that let you choose an action for every character. So you would need to adjust to this because if you don't, it's gonna get really hard. It all might sound confusing, and it is, but the game does a good job at explaining it. So this game is a dungeon crawler. You try to find your way up every floor, climbing this Tower of Redemption. There's no overworld, no lobby, there's just a floor, and you try to find the stairs to get to the next level. I personally don't play many dungeon crawlers because it feels like I'm doing one huge dungeon without really changing things up. And this game is one of those. Yeah, the background of the stages change after a few levels, but that's it. And of course it gets harder. What I did like about this game is that it rewards you for checking every corner of the level with really good items and abilities. Now to talk about what I believe is the main focus of this game, which is the motivation feature. I know a few people are turned off by this game because of this feature, and I can see why. To talk about the motivation features, you need to know that after every battle, you get EXP and MC points. Of course the EXP points is to level up, but all it does is increase stats. It doesn't do anything else. The MC points is used to motivate the girls to unlock special abilities, and you also use MC points to buy items, which is a horrible idea because you need a lot of points from the motivational stuff, and then you don't have enough to buy items and vice versa, which forces you to grind to get both. Either way, as you go through this game, you find different ways to motivate these girls, and every different way of motivating unlocks a certain ability in a set.
And these motivational scenes are... well, just take a look.
They are just touchpad minigames that doesn't even get harder as you go up the levels. All that happens is that the pink mist starts to slowly go away. Some of the abilities you unlock for one girl are different from another character, which is a good reason to not avoid leveling up anyone. Not only can you use them in battle, but they also have effects outside of battle. Example, you are low on health and you're too far away from an infirmary to heal up. Well, just use someone's special ability to teleport you there. By the way, the infirmary is where you're going to be doing everything from saving, healing, buying items, and motivating the girls. And it also works as a teleporter to any other infirmary you have visited, which is really good for sidetracking. The enemies in this game are forgettable, and even some of the bosses. I will say this about the enemy difficulty. Even some of the enemies you see while walking through the dungeon have the potential to be hard, and the boss battles feel like an endurance match. To see if you can chip away all his HP before you run out of ways to heal yourself and die. And when you defeat the boss you go, whoo! Not from excitement that you accomplished something hard, but more of a thank God it's over, and it feels this way for other bosses. And I'm really disappointed by this because I just did not enjoy fighting any of them. Overall, the game isn't bad. The challenge in this game is something else. I can live without the motivational part of the game. The designs of the characters and the music are good. Unlocking the girl's ability can make this game a whole lot easier for you. And I kinda enjoyed the game here and there. So for my final opinion in this game, it's not bad. It's an average game. Can I recommend this for everyone? No. But if you like dungeon crawlers, you might enjoy this game. If you are here for the motivational parts, you'll be sad that they censored a good part of it to make it a little cleaner for the States, compared to the Japanese version. So overall, I give this game a 5 out of 10, with a not worth getting at retail value.
Hey, what's your opinion on this game? Write that in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, press that like button, share with friends, and subscribe. It helps. That's it for today. Till next time.